Hi, Stuart McMillan here once again for Paisley Pirates TV after a fine victory tonight for the Paisley Pirates over the Solway Stingrays by a score of 18-1. I have with me the Paisley Pirates man of the match, Calum Henderson. Calum, your thoughts on the game, young fella?
Yeah, it was a good effort. Fell away a bit in the second, but we kept at it and kind of rebounded in the third, which is kind of a testament to our professional approach we're taking this season.
Do you find it's difficult sometimes, Calum, when there so many goals are being scored for the boys to motivate themselves, or is it just the fact that you like to get stats on the board?
It's not so much about stats, but we like to work together and get as many as we can as a team.
Yes, and I think it's safe to say that the boys were fairly hot tonight, despite the fact that Solway were struggling. But I mean, credit to them, wouldn't you agree that they never gave up?
Yeah, that's true. They kept going right till the end. Yeah, good point.
And they're, with having conceded so many goals, it'd be very easy for them to for the heads to go down, but they didn't. They kept it going. They kept plugging away. Could have had a couple of goals later on in the game, but I think it was a testament to the boys and their defence that they kept them out, or apart from just the one goal.
Yeah, they kept their focus. Yeah, it helps when you're getting shouted at enough on the bench to motivate you. But
that's being shouted from the bench by the coach and the other coach, who are out of camera shot at the moment. I am glad to say, but I'm getting daggers drawn at me as we speak. But yes, it was a fine win, and on to next week against Edinburgh Capitals here at home after playing Kilmarnock down at the Galleon on Saturday night. How do you think that'll go after the recent narrow 5-2 win in Edinburgh, Calum?
yeah, we just have to do much the same. I think keep at them and keep trying to climb the table.
That's exactly it, and that is exactly the point. Paisley Pirates do want to climb back up the table, and they're doing it slowly but surely, and they will get there. But meantime, to Calum Henderson, the Paisley Pirates man of the match. Calum, thanks very much for your time. See you again, mate. After that fine win by 18-1 by the Pirates, we have Paisley Pirates coach Ian Turley. Coach Ian, could I ask you for your views on the game tonight, please?
I think it was good. I think we kind of learned early on that, in the first period, that probably we were always going to take the win. I don't know, we had a wee kind of lull in the second period, and then we kind of stepped up again in the third. But no, it's certainly good to get the win. Did
you have to give the boys a bit of a inter-period team talk after the first break to motivate them? I beg your pardon, after the second break to get them going again after they only scored one in the second period?
I don't think the guys need any motivation. I think they do that well themselves. We have a good group of guys in that dressing room. For us, it's just about reiterating the good habits. The good habits that the guys need to do. It's about habits. It doesn't matter, I don't think, what the score is or how the game's going. We have to maintain, the standards here at the club.
And it's a lot of people have said to me in the past, Ian, that the Pirates are, albeit they're an amateur club, they're run on a very professional basis, and you take pride in having everything done in a professional manner, don't you?
Absolutely, we wouldn't have it any other way. I think it starts with organisations from top to from the top to the bottom. It's run well, right through the management of the club, right to the on ice through myself and Finn Adam, and then that kind of filters down onto the players. And I think the players know what the expectations are because it's run in a professional manner.
And I think the boys' attitude tonight was top notch. They kept it going. Yes, there was a slight lull in the second period, but into the third period they kept it going and never gave up. And finally, to have scored 18 is good. But on the whole, I think the boys, they knitted well. One or two of the lines were on fire. And you'll be looking forward then, with that in mind, to the next home game next Sunday here at the Braehead Arena against Edinburgh Capitals, aren't you?
Yep, we'll definitely be looking forward to that. Obviously, we have a tough match-up in Kilmarnock on the Saturday night first, and then going into Sunday's game against Edinburgh, who we had quite a tough game through there last week, and I think that they'll be looking to turn us over, obviously, when they come here next Sunday. So certainly with this week, it will certainly be a big week through training and then settling into the games with a double header.
I think it's a credit as well, Ian, to the boys, where not having as much ice time as you would have liked for training, that they've come back and that they seem to be keeping it going and not suffering too greatly for the lack of ice time. But that's coming back now, isn't it?
Yep, absolutely. I think now, hopefully, we have a kind of a run of regular training. We had, we had a couple of practices at the start of the year. Then there was nothing due to other events here in the arena. But that's just something that we always face, and we just have to work round about it. We're obviously a wee bit starting a wee bit slower in terms of the other teams. But now I think where we have a regular ice slot here for training, and then there's regular games as well, I think that now we should be able to see a wee bit of kind of change in momentum as we go forward up until Christmas, certainly.
And with a good support tonight, you maybe be looking on the back of this game and the recent result against Edinburgh, and hopefully a good win against Kilmarnock, although as you said it will be tough. You'll be looking for another good crowd here next Sunday night?
Yep, definitely. We're always looking to bring people in. You know, the management are always looking at ways of bringing people in, and certainly from myself and Adam's point of view, it's about putting a product on the ice that's quite entertaining, which is, people can come in and it's affordable for a family. Yeah. I think that's important, and we always encourage people to come in, and hopefully, as I say, the product on the ice is kind of worth people's money.
Well, I would think by the reaction of the fans tonight, they would certainly agree that it was value for money. But anyway, Ian, thanks again for your time, and good result tonight, and look forward to seeing you next week against Edinburgh. And with me here, I have two of the young lads who played for Solway Stingrays tonight. I have man of the match, Kieran Hare, and his colleague, Ben Coftree. Kieran, it must be very hard to keep going when you're shipping so many goals, but it's a learning curve, is it not?
It's a learning curve for the team. Obviously, the team just formed in this year. We try our hardest in training, try build the team together, but it's just this season's just a learning curve for the rest of the team. So obviously some boys are just coming back. Yeah. But other than that, it's just try to build the team up, try to get some motivation into the boys.
Well, I think a lot of credit must go to your coaching staff and yourselves for just digging it out, not giving up, not throwing your hat in and giving up, throwing the towel in, should I say. Ben Coftree, would you agree with that? That the fact that you've just got to keep going, it's a steep learning curve for your first season in the game, but slowly but surely you're getting there, eh?
So Scott, at training, he's been giving us different ideas and plays, and then so sometimes we might not get it, but then sometimes we do, and then newly formed, we just go back to basics, and then we build from that. So once we start getting our first win, and then that's when we can build on making set plays or running different things, and then just now we're just starting off with the basics, and then we build from that.
Well, I think the Paisley Pirates fans are a very knowledgeable group of fans, and they certainly appreciated the fact that you guys didn't give up, that your coach kept going, that you got your goal, which is always a bonus, but certainly the fact that you're a new team, there's going to be a lot of learning to be done by way of your whatever your coach asks you to do, what your fans expect of you. Do you find that with every game you are learning?
It's tough to say. Probably yeah. I'd say yeah. You are learning every game. It's always just try to build that up, keep the hard work in. But other than that, you just got to get the head down, and there's not really much else. You just got to keep going.
I would agree. I think you did a great job tonight. As I said to our own coach and our man of the match, I said that you guys, you never gave up. Ben, I suppose it's the old story, mate. If you felt like giving up, there's no point in being here, eh? But you haven't given up. That's the point.
No, there's no point in just giving up when there's still, as a period. So, as such, we had a set game plan to grind them down and work hard straight from the start. But obviously things just went to plan. It didn't go to plan as such, and first period cost us. And but then Scott, gave us a chat to not give up and just grind it out. And then obviously the second period, I think we proved ourselves that we could keep up to a certain extent. With us, we knew going into the game that we're not going to have the majority of possession. But when we do, we have to take our chances. And well, for the second period, we did grind out and didn't give up. And then obviously the goal came.
But I would say that was a workmanlike performance from you guys, and although it's a fair trip back down the road, you do come out of it with some, well, I would say a lot of credit, the fact that you never once gave up, you didn't throw the towel in and you kept it going. Do you know who you're playing next week? Kieran?
I'm not even too sure.
No.
I've not even looked at the schedule at all.
Elgin, actually. Away to Elgin.
Away to Elgin. Whoa, that'll be an early start. Well, credit to, once again from myself, Stuart Miller, on behalf of Pirates TV, to the Solway organisation for not giving up and keeping going and putting in the performance tonight. Best of luck, boys, against Elgin. Have a safe trip back to Dumfries tonight, and thanks again to Ben Coftree and Kieran here. Thank you, Kieran.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ben.